Ladies and gents, you're not tuned into your new favorite radio program, broadcasting from 314 Main in downtown Houston, Texas, from the legendary NOTSUOH. This is Patties Radio, Sweet 16, the 16th edition of the show, bringing you some of today's most underrated, unheralded, and soon-to-be most talked about names in music. As always, I am your host with the most, the top cat, the man that's taking over Earth, and still for the 16th time, I'm kicking in your anus. I'm talking about the planet. I want to make sure I make that clear. My name is E.REV, also known as Easy Money, also known as E.REVster, also known as Dollar Symbol. But since this is our Sweet 16 and we're so grown, you can call me Guap. And riding shotgun with me this evening is our special guest on this program. It's one half of the super group GCF, Greatest Common Factor. You can follow him on Twitter right now at CAMP_VIBE. That's at Camp Vibe. He goes by the name of KRUX. KRUX, welcome to Patties Radio.
Yo, what's good with you? Hey, I'm out here. Shout out to Patties Radio for supporting the movement, you know what I'm saying? This is a legacy we're bringing up. Shout out to Dallas, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Delet. Shout out to Texas. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to Houston, you know what I'm saying? We out here. SoundCloud us, hashtag GCF. Just Google us. We out here. We doing this for real. We trying to be moguls at the end of the day, so support it or get ran through.
Yes, sir. Shout out to the boy Chris with the dot. You heard that, ladies and gentlemen. Get with it or get ran through in real life and on social media. Right now on Twitter and Instagram at Patties Radio. That's at PATTIAS Radio. You can check out the homepage, pattiesradio.tumblr.com. And also like us on Facebook, Patties Radio on Facebook. And folks, I would be remiss if I didn't tell you that amazing beat you're listening to in the background was brought to you by one of our original Patties peeps. It's your boy Primo Miguel, a.k.a. Cousin Mike, a.k.a. Mike Brown of Top Shelf. It's off his recent release album, Feel Free to Feel Free. Shout out to that yoga dude, James Woods. Now, we'll be back with KRUX in a minute. He's going to be joining us for the rest of the program. He's going to tell you about everything you can expect from the Greatest Common Factor and also give you a Patties Top 5. It's a privilege to be able to record from this studio and bring you this show right now on HMS and Other Radio via the Patties Radio podcast and right now on KPFT 90.1 FM. Top of the evening or morning or afternoon to your Patties peeps. My name is E.REV, and we're still in here joined by a special guest. He's one half of the stupid group hashtag GCF. He goes by the name of KRUX. KRUX, what's good with you?
Yo, thanks for having me. Not much. How about yourself? How you living, man?
All right, so if you could, explain for all the Patties peeps listening worldwide in places like Canada, Sweden, and Ghana, West Africa. Explain what the music scene looks like in Dallas. What are y'all coming from? And if you could, explain the name Greatest Common Factor.
Yeah, GCF really means like Greatest Common Factors. Basically, it was 4 people in the group. Now it's just 2. The other 2 that were in the group, they weren't artists and they didn't have the same ambition and goals. They were just like kind of dead weight, but they were there at the time. So we kind of moved on, elevated from that, and now we're making moves. Shout out to CY, he's not here right now, half of the Greatest Common Factors. You already know what's up. Man, honestly, like, from what other people tell us, like, it's like basically a dance city, like a dance, like, music hip-hop scene, but that's what we're trying to change because this is the new age, hashtag GCF, Greatest Common Factors. We're just bringing like awareness to the game, you know what I'm saying, real life situations to the game. That's what we're trying to provide to the people, you know what I'm saying, to benefit them, not just to them to hear some music and then go off and like not learn anything from it. So that's basically what we're here for.
What makes GCF stand out from anybody else? Is your perspective different, or like where y'all coming from that's different from anyone else that's making music? What makes you all unique?
Basically reality, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm 18, Chris with the dot's 19. We're like the youngest to do this, like to really be out here making power moves like this. So it's like we took it to the next step by like basically not going to college because we already know like the ambition and talent that we have. Like compared to everyone else, all the other teams out here who's going to college, I don't doubt it. I don't not support that, but that's just not for us. Like, so we have different dreams, we have different goals and achievements that we want to achieve. So with that being said, I just say we're different by like our mindsets are just too aware. That's what I would say. Like, we're aware of like what our surroundings are. We're aware of like what's going on. So we're gonna take leap onto that. And I respect everybody that's out here doing it, but you know what I'm saying? If you're in the way, then I'm sorry, like destruction, mayhem. That's what we're after.
And there you have it, folks. Total destruction and chaos, madness, craziness is what he wants to bring. That's your boy KRUX, one half of the group, #GCF, greatest common factors. Shout out to your boy Chris with the dot. We'll be back with our special guest on Patties Radio Sweet 16 in a second. Don't forget that you can follow everything that's going on right now on Twitter @Patties Radio. That's @PATTIES Radio. And hey, I told you they call me International Monetary Fund. We're big in Finland. We're big all over the world. We're especially big right now on social media, on Twitter and Instagram @Patties Radio. That's @PATTIES Radio. Check out the homepage, pattiesradio.tumblr.com. And don't forget, we do this podcast thing every week at pattiesradio.podomatic.com. And though we're a worldwide sensation, home is where the heart is, and that home is deep in the heart of Texas, which is where our special guest on this program is from. He's one half of the group GCF, who you can check out right now on SoundCloud. That's soundcloud.com/#GCF. That's soundcloud.com/HASHTAGGCF. All right, so you said in the previous segment that you yourself were 18 years old. I want to ask you, being so young, is there anything that you and your cohort, Chris with the dot, what's your approach like? How did you all arrive to this point with GCF, greatest common factor?
Basically what inspires us, basically each other, because we go in there with the good vibes, you know what I'm saying? We go in there just putting in work with the great mindset of like, all right, we got to do this, we're gonna do this, and it just comes out perfectly, you know what I'm saying? We just do shows, we drop music, and right now, like, we're just working on a few visuals, you know what I'm saying, for the people, so they can get like an insight of our life, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. That's how we're just breaking into the game.
Talent something that came natural to you all? Were you all involved in music, or how did you and Chris with the dot come together and make music? How did this happen? Explain your origins and how you guys came together.
He's not even from here. He's actually from Zimbabwe. So when he came out here, we went to the same high school, and we linked up sophomore year, and we had the same fourth period. And I was showing him some music, and then he showed me some music. And basically we just linked up like that, and from like the further past before we even met, like his parents did music, so that kind of inspired him. He was telling me, and then my parents did music, and I have family that does music, which inspired me. So it's like, yeah, that's how we came up on that.
And what was the name of the high school you all went to?
I went to Rowlett High School. We both went to Rowlett High School.
All right, shout out Rowlett High School. Rowlett.
Yeah, home of the Eagles.
All right, so besides, I guess, the musical upbringing that you had, who are some of the artists or like bands or acts that you listened to growing up that helped influence your sound, or just people that you admire? Who are some of those folks?
Yeah, I don't listen to locals, but shout out to Kendrick. He's an inspiration, and Absol, he's a big inspiration on us, and you know, Joey Badass, you know, from New York, the Brooklyn movement, you know, shout out to everyone out here grinding, like really trying to feed the people like knowledge, you know what I'm saying? Feed the people something that they can benefit off of. That's what I listen to. I don't really listen to like all of the other like BS, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna get into that too deep, but yeah.
That's real, and that's why he's in here joining us on this Sweet 16, the 16th edition of your new favorite radio program. It's your boy KRUX, so you can follow on Twitter right now @camp_vibe. That's CAMP_VIBE. He's one half of the group, #GCF, greatest common factor. And right now, we're about to get into an exclusive track coming to you from the group.
Yeah.
Let the Patties peeps listen all over the globe on HMS Net Radio via the Patties Radio podcast and on KPFT 90.1 FM. Let them know what they're about to hear right now with Mo.
Basically, we came into this this track with like the intentions of giving the people something to work for, give them motivation, you know what I'm saying? Like we were talking about earlier, giving them something that they can benefit off of. So I think that's what this was about, Mo. So hope y'all rock with it.
All right, well, we're certainly about to find out. I'm sure they will rock with it. And just to get you into it, here's the man who helped make the song himself.
Yo, this is KRUX, half of the greatest common factors. This is Mo on Patties Radio. Y'all peep this out.
the crew. KBM, what it do? Yeah, it's for all the ladies and picking my hair for y'all.
MJ, 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 MJ,
More shows, more money, more fame, more honeys. Take your time and get plenty, or rush it, darling, and empty. I say more shows, more money, more fame, more honeys. Take your time and get plenty, or rush it, darling, and empty. That's right. Sympathy never I'm showing. Shows lined up, yo, we going, glowing. Auras, new world order. Mine like the border, cause it be a line. Rhymes, got him in the vault for the time. Beam, dreams, what I live out every day. Motivated minds to go get it anyways. 40 for the 8, yeah, we blaze their day. RC tab on your tongue, go numb, have fun, but don't be dumb. Wake up, rise up, yeah, I'm the one. Jiu-jitsu, kind of flow in the mode. And then, when I wrote this, I was rolling. I know that we'll make it, I just don't know when. Last night's memories came to an end. Enemies, wanna be friends? That be critical. I'm feeling like a Seminole. They label me a criminal, cause I murdered these. Bro, I'm banging, not just stereo. Stereotyping my bros, we got beef, we gon' feast. Putting up hands, not to jam, but to eat. Know me, smiling at women who wanna come meet and greet. They be too shy to come speak. Surely I'm one of the best on the beats. Me and CY run the game, no cliques. Live it up, I don't need sleep. I just need beats in the path for the heat. Drop it to the flow, I deserve that at least. I'ma buy a dog one day, at least. More shows, more money. More fame, more honeys. I need hundreds all in my pocket, cause this flow right here is exotic. While I'm rolling up some exotic, she hoping that I come body. So when the kid come through, then you know she showing me body. That's right. More shows, more money. More fame, more honeys. Take your time and get plenty, or rush it, darling, and empty. I say more shows, more money. More fame, more honeys. Take your time and get plenty, or rush it, darling, and empty.
Is it really my time to shine? Is she really feeling peeling my clothes off as I doze off in school? Am I really prolonged to spit on y'all? Am I telling y'all the truth? Do I skip school to dupes? Can I stand and condone you to live off the low boost, or live with the God in him? Buy tickets and I win it. I am a cannibal, Hannibal Lecter. I'm matching the hash and we ash it together. The gas in the mask or whatever else we happen to laugh at your rap. Are you joking? You have cataracts. Why the hell is you scoping this? That's flowing. Worry about your moments. Scurry out my room or we will be opponents. This sweet life. No Zach and Cody, they ride in my D, right? Be phony, I sit in the sea like cause I'm floating. No Reggie Bush, National Football League token. In my third eye strong too. All of these cons make sense why you confused.
More shows, more money. More fame, more honeys. Take your time and get plenty, or rush it, darling, and empty. I say more shows, more money. More fame, more honeys. Take your time and get plenty, or rush it, darling, and empty. That's right.
We're in here with your boy KRUX, who's about to give you his exclusive Patties top 5 favorite things he likes to do. Don't forget, you can tweet at us right now on Twitter at Patties Radio. That's at Pattis Radio. And while you're on there, make sure you give him your comments and objections to his Patties top 5 at Camp Vibe. That's at CAMP_VIBE. Broadcasted worldwide on KPFT 90.1, on HMS Natal Radio, and via the Patties Radio podcast. This is your boy KRUX, one half of hashtag GCF, giving you his Patties top 5. KRUX, take it away.
Okay, basically number 5, me making music because I'm an artist. You already know how that goes. It's the love, the passion. Number 4 was mixing and mastering because I did it myself for like 2 years. I've been mixing and mastering me and Chris with the Dot songs basically on SoundCloud. All of the songs that are there I've done, and his album 1718, go download that. and my EP Vibe. Go download that. And basically, yeah. So it's like a habit for me now. So that's me. Number 3 was basically visuals, editing visuals. I've done like 3 or 4 visuals already, like on YouTube. Go check them out. #GCF. You'll see them. And number 2 was gaining supporters, which we call family. We don't call them fans. And yeah, I love y'all. Keep supporting, keep doing y'all things, keep spreading the word. That's why I do this for y'all and the fam. So, and number 1, well, that's for y'all to decide.
All right, that was your Patties Top 5, brought to you by your boy KRUX of the group #GCF. And like I always say, if you got any problems with the Patties Top 5, don't tweet at me, tweet at him, baby, at camp_vibe. That's at CAMP_VIBE. What can we expect from #GCF Greatest Common Factor? Your boy KRUX and Chris with the dot going forward. What do y'all have planned for 2015 in the future? Because like you said, you guys are young in the game. Y'all are young cats. What can we expect from the Greatest Common Factors going forward?
Oh yeah, we have a lot of goals, you know what I'm saying? Like set for 2015. Basically, we're coming out with this project Monday through Friday 2. Chris with the dot, he did Monday through Friday 1. Go check that out. It's on Audio Mac, as well as 1718, his album. And basically, we're just coming to the people, letting them know what we do Monday through Friday. Yeah, summing it up. And we're coming out with visuals, a lot of visuals 2015. Be prepared, I promise you. And new music, great music. EPs dropping, all that good stuff. You know what I'm saying? Bigger connections, you know what I'm saying? We're trying to go mogul, we're trying to be moguls, we're trying to go global, worldwide with it. #GCF.
All right, folks, this is about the time I remind you that we're in the home stretch of your new favorite radio program, Patties Radio. It's like the 7th inning stretch. You know it's almost over, but we still got a little while to go. We're in here with your boy KRUX. My name is Easy Money. We'll be back with you in a minute on this Sweet 16 of Patties Radio. We're about to say goodbye to our special guest that you can follow on Twitter right now at CAMP_VIBE. #GCF out of Rowlett, Texas. It's your boy KRUX. KRUX, you got anything you want to say to the Patties peeps listening worldwide? Go ahead, the floor is yours.
Well, yeah, first of all, I want to shout y'all out. Patties Radio, you know what I'm saying? You're doing your thing out here. Thanks for supporting.
Yes, sir.
And shout out to Chris with the dot. I'm here on his behalf, you know what I'm saying? #GCF. And shout out to the family, you know what I'm saying? Supporters, all that good stuff. And everyone showing interest in us, because we will be doing this to the death, you know what I'm saying?
All right, well, we want to thank KRUX, Chris with the dot, and all our Patties peeps and Big D for joining us on this 16th edition of your new favorite radio program, Patties Radio.
Already. Hey, shout out to Patties Radio. Y'all keep it easy. Thanks for everyone that tuned in. Follow us on Twitter and SoundCloud, and subscribe to our YouTube. And download our projects. And be prepared for 2015, because it's a wrap for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Make sure to check out more from that group right now on SoundCloud at soundcloud.com/HASHTAGGCF.